Now, to our other major story tonight, Ian making its third landfall in the United States as a hurricane. It hit Georgetown, South Carolina today with maximum winds of 85 miles an hour. It brought high winds and flooding, as we can see. More than 180,000 customers without power right now. This is high winds pounding a marina in Charleston.
And Florida, as we all know and have seen by now, devastated by Ian when it hit the west coast of the state as a Cat 4 hurricane with 150-mile-an-hour winds. Search and rescue crews are still rescuing survivors and assessing the vast amount of damage. Officials just updated the death toll moments ago and say at least 35 people have now died, and that number is expected to go higher again. More than 2 million customers remain without electricity tonight.
A hurricane, it looks like a bombing. Eyewitness News anchor Joe Torres is at hard-hit Fort Myers in Florida, but we begin with Chief Meteorologist Lee Goldberg on where Ian is now and the remnants that will mean rain for us. Lee.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Boy, that area just decimated. It takes your breath away to look at those shots, and a less ferocious version came on shore into South Carolina, but still damaging. Fourth landfall overall, first one in Cuba, 2 in southwest Florida, and now the one over the Carolina coast that happened just after 2 o'clock in the afternoon. This is the area of Georgetown, which is right in between Charleston and Myrtle Beach. The surge maximized in Myrtle Beach, and although there was a surge in Charleston's more offshore winds coming in, so that saved them from the worst, but still a surge up to 6 feet in Myrtle Beach. Got a new rainfall total from Charleston, a record rainfall for the date of over 5.5 inches of rain. We've seen gusts up to 92 miles an hour, so there will be damage. And in fact, 3 piers have at least been damaged or completely destroyed. So Ian is now classified as post-tropical. I mean, it doesn't have its fuel as the warm waters of the Atlantic. It's kind of morphing into more of a nor'easter type system, but it's still strong. 70-mile-per-hour storm and headed inland as huge rains come in and flood parts of North Carolina and Virginia. There's still onshore winds. There's a tornado threat over North Carolina right now. The sun is starting to come out on the South Carolina coast, while heavy rain goes from Charlotte to Roanoke and even some rain up to about D.C. But notice this sharp cutoff. That's because of all the dry air in place that's fending off the rain for now. But ultimately, that dam will break and rain will move in. Heaviest will be close to the coast. But Ian-related rains are going to come in several rounds Saturday through at least Monday, if not Tuesday. The first soaking is tonight into tomorrow morning, really late tonight and tomorrow morning. There's another good round that's coming in on Sunday, and this is looking more and more impressive in the afternoon hours on Sunday. And then another few rounds of showers Monday and Tuesday before everything begins to pull out. 61 degrees, partly to mostly cloudy skies right now as the clouds begin to thicken. Have your umbrella if you're out late tonight. If you're south of the city, even through middle evening. Notice the temperatures in the 50s. That's going to be it all weekend long, raw and cool and windy. We'll have timing and totals of the rain. We'll talk about the wind and flooding. And down the road, some moderation. A 70-degree temperature in the 7-day. 7-day AccuWeather forecast in just a little bit. Bill and Liz?
All right, Lee, thank you very much. Well, Ian first came ashore in the U.S. as a Cat 4 storm with 150-mile-an-hour winds just west of Fort Myers. That city suffered devastating damage. Eyewitness News anchor Joe Torres is there for us tonight and continues our coverage. Joe.
Liz, here's one example. We talked to the owners of that boat right across the street over there on the corner. You're going to hear from them in a moment. That's one of the boats, one of the many boats that was pushed ashore by the powerful storm surge. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but the boat is still roped to the dock that was part of the marina. And the marina we're going to show you was over there on the other side of that building with the green roof. In Fort Myers, people, desperate for fuel to run their vehicles and their generators, waited hours in line to pump gas at this corner mobile station. But they had to jockey under a wind-blown awning, a clear safety hazard. But in the battle of risk versus need wins.
You got to get fuel, man. You got to keep things going. Yeah. You got to stay moving. Got to be able to get to work, get things cleaned up.
A security guard helped maintain order at the station, as did those people waiting in their cars. Storm victims ready to call out anyone who cut the line.
It's hard hit here, people. I can't explain enough. We are hard hit. We weren't expecting this. It came at the last moment. Yeah, this was total devastation for Fort Myers and surrounding area.
Despite the catastrophic devastation in this Gulf Coast city, and there is plenty, we found slight glimmers of hope on the long, long road to recovery. Some of the street lights in Fort Myers are on once again, thanks to the dedicated efforts of workers who prioritized traffic safety. Floodwaters no longer fill the downtown area, where debris is now piled onto the sidewalk. Some businesses have reopened, ready to serve a weary public. Along the waterfront, we found Patrick New and his wife Mandy as they emptied the belongings from their 43-foot boat, which now rests on dry land near a street corner. Their boat was also their home.
Yeah, we're done. We don't have anywhere to live. We're company van, my truck and car, we're underwater up here. So her car, my truck, they're gone. We have no vehicles, nothing. This is it. We're still here. We can always find something to do.
Back live here in Fort Myers, Mr. New and his wife had their boat last week docked in Port Sanibel. We have all seen the images as to what happened there. They came to this marina and to this harbor because they said it had a reputation for being safe. Hurricane Ian proved otherwise. Live in Fort Myers, I'm Joe Torres, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Proved it big time indeed, Joe. And thank you for all your reporting there this week, you and your team. It's been amazing. Thank you, Joe.
Great.